Hello everybody, how the heck is everybody doing? I thought I'd do a little video here of this horn wrap thing I'm doing. I'm gonna leave that, well maybe I'm not. It's fixing to fall out of the dadgum tripod. I need to get a better tripod. Anyway, there's what it looks like from the top. From the sides, probably need to put a little more glue right there, but this will not be visible. It's going to have a horn, another wrap around it. But what I got to do next is cut this height down so that I can flip it over, lay it flat so it have a lip on it. And then I'll put 2 more pieces of leather up there and I'll sew it all together. I might only put 1 more piece of leather. It's been 20 some odd years since I've done a wade, so I'm doing a lot of head scratching, trying to remember, looking at old pictures I got and stuff like that. So there's where that's at. Let's see if we can get this son of a gun here to sit still and hope for the best. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is find me a pencil and right there, and I want to go about right there. So now I can feel my finger and I'm keeping that pencil about the same spot on that finger if it doesn't get stuck in the dadgum glue. And I'm drawing me a little line here to go by. Now back here where these come together at, I might have to put a filler piece in there. Not real sure. Let me go sharpen this knife real quick. Oh, I gotta tell you about this knife. Dang! I gotta tell you about this knife I bought at the leather show in Waco the other day. SR, I'm going to say Tischner out of Cody, Wyoming. It fits my hand perfect. That back of his handle fits right up in my palm, so and it's like cutting with butter. Or cutting butter. As you can probably see. This doesn't have to be a pretty straight cut. As long as it's far enough out that I can flip it over and then go ahead and sew the other piece on top of it. But anyway, let's see here. Now, I thought about leaving it long like I had it and then putting some cuts in it, hoping it would spread easier, but looks like I'm glad I didn't, because it's coming over pretty easy. Of course, this is out of belly leather. Now back here it's going to be tough because I got them on top of each other. and close there. Ay, ay, ay. But I can make it work. Now, also noticing, I don't know if y'all can see it on that view or not, but it's kind of puckering right there, coming down on me as I tap on it. So hopefully I can get it to work out just right here shortly. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn y'all loose, because the next step I haven't done yet, and that's cut a piece to go on top of there. And that piece I'll nail to that wood horn so that it doesn't like that on us. It really shouldn't. And that's why I'm thinking, because near as I can remember 100 years ago, I only did another piece, just one more piece up top here that I tooled and didn't have any nails in it, because I've got nails in this bottom piece, and really it's I don't think you'd ever be able to spin it. You know what I'm saying? But I'll let it toss. Maybe I'll take my nap and then come back and look at it and think about it and stuff like that. But I think the two pieces ought to be good. Then I'll sew it up. But anyway, there's my little tidbit there. Here's kind of sort of the pattern you want to do, but of course that first time around I didn't have enough there. I kind of just grabbed a piece off the scrap pile, and of course I had to, because that was too short, number one, and it had wrinkles in it from being too close to the flank. So we kind of used it and expanded it a little bit. But that's the shape you kind of want to aim for if you ever do one of those like that. All right, kids, DavidMillsSaddlery.com. I appreciate the likes and the subscribes and all that good stuff. Toodaloo, bugaroos. Well, there's that top piece. I'm gonna let that dry quite a bit before I even think about sewing on it. And I'll come back in here and rub it some more every once in a while just to kind of make it purty. I got my my bone here. I'll take and run it through like that. Look at the camera, David, so they can see what you're doing, silly. But anyway, there's the part 2. And of course I got a compass. I'll make a circle and get it all cut out and everything. Then we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. DavidMillsSaddlery.com.